Quick warning, this is heavily inspired by Urinating Trees series. The AFL season this year was really interesting. There are quite a lot of close games, quite a lot of thumpings. But 8 teams are lucky enough to be in the finals. Let's look at them and finish it off with the 2 making it to a grand final.
Boo! You stink!
I mean, you made it. You didn't end an 18-year-long streak, but you made it. Despite having all that hope, you still couldn't win a finals game. Well, that's the reality we've come to accept. Every single year, you guys get told you guys should have made the top 4. Couple close games. And is 18 years long enough to be using that excuse? When you guys make a final, then you can talk. Cody Whitman may be a fucking cheat, but that doesn't matter. You guys lost. Accept it. There's always a next season. Maybe you can extend that streak to 20 years of no finals. Either way, I'm excited. Deja vu. I've just been in this place before. The Swans just blew another game they should have won. After a strong start to the season, you guys blew games you easily should have won. Sorry, I was just singing. Where do I start with Sydney? Gold Coast losses, GWS losses, 2 games you should have won. One of them's regular season, and you guys were 4-1, so it's fine. And this GWS were literally hanging on by a thread in the last quarter. They didn't even want to win. They were just hoping that they could get out of there with a close loss, a respectable loss. So they just sat there defending. And you guys still couldn't outscore them. You couldn't outscore a sitting giant. You guys were sitting ducks. This final quarter was the Swans' game to win. It was right there, and you blew it. You just got beaten up by your New South Wales little brother.
89-point victory in front of 100,000.
This team, talk about being close. The amount of tight games and games that they were able to barely sneak by in is incredible. And you guys almost lost to North Melbourne. Hey, at least you didn't lose. You got a draw, which you were known for in like 2020, as you had like 3 of them. You struggled, and again, lost to Richmond. I'm starting to notice a trend. I think I found you guys as kryptonite. Anyway, keep your heads high. The fact that you even got past week 1 is impressive. And then Geelong put you in your place the next week. But to save you guys' humiliation, I'm not going to talk about that game. Deja vu. I've just been in this place before. We were on the street and I know. Well, this is just 2019 all over again. I mean, there's nothing more I can say. I mean, let's look at your roster. No, let's just look at your roster. You're talented. You've got Mitch Robinson posting weekly uploads. You probably should have made it to at least the semis. And you've somehow let the Dogs escape with a win. That probably wasn't deserved. I'd say the Lions were the better team. And complain about the umpires all you want. That's the truth. That's the reality we're in. Don't worry. You'll be here next year, and you'll do the exact same thing. So let me get this straight, Port Adelaide. You're playing against the 5th ranked team, the Bulldogs, who were not able to train all week because your Premier wouldn't allow it. You're playing them in front of a crowd in South Australia. You've got all the momentum. You're well rested after your bye week. They're puffed after barely sneaking by against Brisbane. And you do that shit? But was that your actual game? What was that? Did you not even... If you played like that against the bye week, you would have lost. I'm speechless. That was embarrassing. You guys had no effort. You couldn't tackle to save your lives. In fact, you had no chance. The second that ball was bounced, you'd lost. You gave nothing. You were embarrassing. Congratulations on the good year. You beat Geelong early on. Guess what? You're missing out on the grand final because you gave nothing.
Meow. Meow.
Alright, let's look at your roster. We'll start off with the negatives. Everyone in your midfield is so old, they've only got 3 years to live. You've got a man who needs crutches to walk as your forward because his bones have given up. You got smacked around by a younger team. This is... your season's done. But not just that, you're about to become the laughing stock. Geelong fans, I'd hide. I'd just hide. Get away. It's gonna be fine. But yeah, it's not looking good for you guys. I mean, you're old. You've got experience, but experience can only win you so much. There's a difference between experienced and too old to play, and I think you guys have crossed over that line from experienced to just retire now. It's over.
What the dog doing? What the dog doing?
Yay! Woof 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 woof. Woof woof woof. I can't wait for people to be reposting that. You beat Port Adelaide. I think beat is a bit kind to Port Adelaide. You beat them until we were back in 2011. And I'm seeing flashbacks to 2016 in you guys. Now, I'm probably going to talk mad shit if you win, because I hate a winner. And I'm going to talk a lot of love to you guys if you lose. So just know, lose this game. I'll say the exact same thing to the Demons fans. 1 sec.
Wow! Incredible!
I mean, I'm impressed. You guys... you guys are somehow here. It's ski season. You know, we went all through winter. We went through September. We went through all of ski season. And you guys were still here. I mean... I couldn't have called this. When I did my prediction, I put you guys at 12th on the ladder. And you sure stunned me. A minor premiership and a shot at the big boy, the major premiership. Now, I got something to say. I love a good underdog. If you guys lose this game, you know, I'll probably love you guys forever. But if you win, I'm probably gonna go start supporting the dogs a lot more. Okay? It's time for the most epic show of all time, the Jinxing Show. Today we'll be jinxing the grand final between the Melbourne Demons and the Western Bulldogs. So, I'm going to make my predictions. Bulldogs in 2016 won a grand final. Demons won a grand final when dinosaurs were still around. And my prediction right now is it's going to start off all dogs. At the start, I'm thinking at quarter time, the dogs are going to lead by like 15, 20 points. The Demons are going to slowly chip chip away at the lead, and it's going to end up in a fairly low-scoring win for the Demons. I'm thinking 68-60 is my final score. The siren sounds, the streak ends, and the Demons can now finally all go enjoy their ski season.